Hey everyone, welcome to Go Get It by Getitlex Motivational Mindset, the podcast. Today it's my turn to be interviewed, and we have Faye here, one of my friends, so she's going to be the interviewer. Today, hopefully, I'll be able to answer some questions, and for the people who don't know me, they can get acquainted with me and be comfortable with coming on here and telling your story and getting your interview done. So, Yvette, you had the floor.
Thank you. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to interview. So I'm just so excited to do it. I'm going to get right to it, girl. Tell us, tell people more about you. Tell us how you became Lexus. Tell us. Give us a little bit
Oh,
more about your background.
so back in the day when I was young and before I had kids and stuff, I didn't know how to dance. I used to just put clothes on. Everybody used to be Coogee and whatever, but Coogee was really my thing. So people used to say, like, if I was trying to dance or something, they'll say, "Get it, legs, get it, legs." Like trying to boost me up and amp me on and shit. So, or I'd be somewhere in the hood or something, and they'd be like, "Oh, get it, legs. Oh, you look sweet." So I just started calling myself. I just kept it, "Get it, legs," because everybody used to say, like, get it. So that was originally where the get it came from. Um, and then as I went on, it was just like I was overcoming different obstacles in my life, and it was always boiled down to the get it. Like I had to get it, I had to get up, and I had to just go find my way. So I adopted to go get it, because I had to go get it, and I felt like that was something that speaks to a lot of people. Especially if you know me personally, then you know what it is with the Go Get It name. You know how I am. That I'm constantly moving around, constantly doing something. I'm always gonna be in the mix.
Girl, you be
Trying to get
everywhere.
started. Yeah, I mean that's just how I am, and I think that the more things I went through, the more I showed myself like I am, like I'm get it next, like I'm just gonna get it.
Exactly. Okay. So when you say the Go Get It brand, tell us more about your businesses. What type of businesses and what do you offer in your business?
Well, in 2014, I came out with my clothing. Well, I didn't officially come out with the merchandise, but I started with the LLC. I started with the logo. Um, so that initially, I stopped for a little while because I didn't know where I wanted to take it. So then in 2016, I started printing. I got some shirts printed. I got some jackets printed. And one of my partners, he was doing photography. He had a storefront on Broad Street. It was like a gallery, like a picture gallery or something. And he allowed me to put my shirts in there. And from there, I started selling my shirts just to like close
I know that's
family and
right.
friends and stuff like that. And I knew I always wanted to be in the fashion industry. I always wanted to have my own name, my brand, my own brand, or whatever. So from the clothing line, I started um, Go Get It, um, Go Get It Mobile Gaming, which was I started that last year during the pandemic because everybody was in the house and they really couldn't go outside. So I brought a lot of big games. I brought a lot of games where I can take the people homes and they can have the little small get-togethers and but not to feel like they're in a pandemic. Um,
Right.
I thought that was a dope idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still doing it, but I kind of like eased up off it a little bit because people weren't returning my shit the way they were supposed to.
Right.
So I had to get my mind together and figure out how I was gonna come up with some type of contract or something to ensure that um, somebody be accountable for my pieces. So that's really what I'm working on when it comes to that part of the Go Get It. And I branched off also, and I have another clothing line coming out called I'm a Problem, which is because the Go Get It, well, I think like a lot of women like my logo. Men like it too, but I really wanted to have something that the men can look at and identify with immediately instead
Mm-hmm.
of seeing two of my logos and feeling like, okay, well, I want this logo on my clothes, not that logo. I want them to see this I'm a Problem logo and know that it's really unisex. I think it's really real dope on the men, because it's make a statement when you see it. It's up here on my wall. I don't want to like. It's up on the wall somewhere. Oh, right there. That's the I'm a Problem logo. They'll be on the kids sweatsuits and
Okay.
sweatshirts in the fall. So those are the three things I got right now that I'm really passionate about. And this podcast, of course. This podcast is like my baby as well. It's like the Go Get It period is my baby. This podcast is my baby because already just by me doing this, I got a wonderful, wonderful response from people, and it's all been positive. And that's really what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just be as positive as I can be right now, and because I know I can't lose if I just keep my faith and be as positive as I can. And this is a way for me to build relationships with people, genuine relationships, because I
Right.
genuinely want to see them win. And I think by them coming on here, they see that without me really having to say it. So those are the things I got right now going on so far.
Okay. So if somebody wanted to get on a more personal level, and I'm going to ask some personal questions. I heard you say you had some obstacles that you had to, overcome. If a woman that was trying to overcome those obstacles and become a boss like you have done, what were the obstacles that you overcame and how did you overcome those obstacles?
Hmm. It's gonna be a long story. I might cry.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, but we want to know you.
I
You
want to.
put up there. I want to know your story, honey, because I read it this morning, so I
I
want to
want to talk
know.
about it. I do. Okay. So before all this even came about, uh I always been. I ain't gonna say always been. I was living a pretty good life. I was in a situation where um I was able to have nice things that won't really match things, but I mean I guess I was borrowing. I had nice things. I was living a good life, and I was so caught up. I didn't even know who I was. I was so caught up with getting up every day, putting makeup on my face, wearing wigs every day because I thought this is what I was supposed to be. I thought I was supposed to be this person, in this light. I wake up and scroll Facebook and see everybody looking pretty. I want to do the same thing. So I think in me having a nice house and, you know, being this person and being fly, and I thought all that shit was the key at the time, and it attracted the wrong type of people. It attracted the wrong type of energy, and I ain't gonna say no names. I ain't gonna, but my everybody know who was following my kids. Dad had to go to the feds or whatever, and that was a really really hard time for me. Before he went to the feds, I was taking pills recreational. You know what I'm saying, occasionally or whatever the case may be. But when he left, I never really understood how much I depended on those pills because I was so lost. Like I was so lost. I ain't know what to do. That was my first time being a single mother. Um, things
Life
in
hit you.
when he left, I had to like start over from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have nobody. Nobody understood where I was coming from because of the type of life I lived. And I was so caught up in doing things for other people and making sure he was good that I didn't even know who I was. So anyway, I started taking pills and I was taking pills like 30 milligram Percocets, a half a pill every hour for a whole day, every day. You know what I'm saying? And I woke up chasing that. I woke up chasing that because that was the only way that I could get rid of the thought of me being by myself and having to take care of kids myself. And then people was doing shit to me, um, taking shit from me. You know what I'm saying? And it was overlooked and it was forgiven. You know what I'm saying? So it was overlooked as if I was nothing. And the way I felt was disregarded. You know what I'm saying? And I was scrambling. I was scrambling to sorry. I was scrambling and I get so emotional because it was so fucking hard for me to wake up, take care of my kids, and I have nobody to understand where I was coming from, right? So I'm putting my kids in bad situations, moving around, trying to get money to take them to see their dad, and put clothes on them for them to be fly. So when they down there, he think I got it all taken care of. But the whole time I was getting high as a bitch, and I didn't know what way to get up out that shit. And literally, I had nothing. My house was gone. Motherfuckers came in my house with all my shoes, clothes, jewelry, everything. Then when I finally got to a family member's house, motherfuckers broke in my car, took the last bit of jewelry I had if I'd ever needed some money. that money was gonna go to me, you know what I'm saying, pawning that shit and getting it, getting some stuff for my kids. And it was so terrible. So then I linked up with this girl. I ain't gonna say her name, but she was my partner too. Both of us was going through some shit, and it was her and her two kids. It was me and my two kids, and every day we would just get up and go find pills. We would just get up and chase the pills every day, and it got so bad that yeah, I was getting a lot of money, but I was spending a lot of money, and it won't add up, and it was just dangerous. It was dangerous for my kids. And I woke up one day and I was like, man, I do not want to be no junkie. Like, I refuse to go out here and ask people for some bread. I refuse to go out here and be on the corner trying to support my habit. So I had to reevaluate myself and say, damn, where am I going with this? Like, what can I do with this habit? And at that point, I can't do nothing with it because it was going to be a continuous cycle. So gradually, I got myself together. I found a job. I was doing nursing, and I was so thankful to God that I had these cases where I could take my kids with me. I explained to the people I was taking care of, like, I don't have nowhere to take my kids, and they came with me. In order for me to start working and get my mind off of getting high, I had to go to work, and I had to figure out a way to do it with kids. So I went to work, and I just started gradually stop fucking with that shit. Gradually. Then I was saying, at that moment, I didn't realize how big of a deal it was to just stop fucking with pills because and especially the milligrams that I was fucking with consistently was almost like sniffing dope. You know what I'm saying? 30 fucking 10 30s a day. That's damn near sniffing dope, and I don't even know how I survived that because people OD every day off a little bit of shit. And I know it's for the grace of God like, that I'm able to tell people like I got all that shit. And then like when I started working and then my son got into football, it just gave me a whole different reason to not fuck with that shit, to be sober every day. I found myself start gaining weight. I'm like, I ain't never been this big before. I ain't never ever been this big before. And I'm like, damn, like it's so crazy how life can take you through these ups and downs and shit. And that just solidified the go get it shit because that if that's not about my story, then I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? For me to just go from being fucking strung out every day, and then I was taking Molly as well. So I was
Oh,
taking the
girl,
Molly
you was
to
getting
stay
it.
up because the people did shit to me, like I said, that was overlooked. So I had to stay up, make sure that won't nobody else gonna try to do nothing to me, and you know what I'm saying, try to take me out of my square. And just being like that, I finally got to a point where I got my own everything. I got my own house. I mean, whatever. I got my own townhouse. I got two cars. I got all three businesses. I got every bill in my name, which I never had. So once I got to a point where I didn't need nobody to help me, I just solely depended on myself. And I'm so proud of myself. And I don't tell myself enough because at one point I didn't know what I was going to do without him being there beside me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I always was in relationships. I always had a backbone. So this was literally my first time learning myself. And once I learned myself, I knew what the fuck I was bringing to the table. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to like shout out to Jessica Hayes. Jessica used to have my wigs on point. I used to have a wig every 2 weeks. My nails used to be done all the time. I really was so materialistic when I was living that life. And God had humbled me tremendously. And I'm sad because the way he humbled me, it was overlooked. And I'm not even a fucked up person. I'm so like I might have my fucked up ways, but I'm not a fucked up person. But the things people did to me and the way people carried me, people used to come to my house, cookouts. You know what I'm saying? When my baby daddy was here, they used to be around all the time. When he left, it was like he was the most important part. And it was so fucked up. It was so fucked up of everybody to fellowship at my house. When it was time to go to the club, everybody was down. When it was time to eat, everybody was there. But when he left, wasn't nobody there. When I was getting high, wasn't nobody there. Could nobody tell me nothing because they never been through it. And it was so fucked up. And then I had to contemplate what I wanted to do. Because I could have did something, right? And I've been gone forever, but it wouldn't have been proving nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? It would just been proving that I was that fucking hurt. So, with that being said, I decided to get on my shit, and take the good with the bad and get my business together. That's the last thing I had to do. I got everything I need. My children are comfortable. I'm good. I'm working. I'm trying to have different avenues of getting money, and I can do it by myself. If I can kick a habit by myself, I can do this shit by myself. So anybody who comes into my life is because I want them in my life. It's not because I need them. It's not because nothing they got to offer. It's solely because I want them in my life. So I know that I said a mouthful, but and this is my first time even really talking about it like this because I got so much pride and I got so much I don't even want to see nobody think I'm weak, you know what I mean? But that shit was fucked up. It was
When I
fucked
first
up.
met you, yeah, I think that's around the time I met you. You were a little bit smaller. You did seem a lot materialistic, like you were very name brandish, But you were modeling too. You know what happened to the modeling career? Because when I met you, you were also modeling. I used to see all of your pictures everywhere. Are you still modeling?
Um I don't model like that no more because I didn't got gain a lot of weight
Girl,
and
plus size models.
yeah, but see my plus size is not like in my hips and in my butt. My plus size is in my stomach. So it's kind of different because all my shit not evened out. It's not like proportionate. It's not like uh it just
Gotcha.
look like I'm fat. It don't look like nothing that can help me other than the waist trainer. And I've been trying, like I wear my waist trainer when I go to work or whatever, but like the first hour I'm like, nah, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow because this shit is not for me. Um so yeah, like I want to get back into the modeling, but I want to bring people in front of camera with my brand on. Like I don't want to just model because to be honest with you, I already accomplished all my goals when it comes to modeling. I've been published. I didn't hosted things. I didn't did a lot of things when it comes to modeling. So I feel like that just modeling point, I already conquered that part. So hopefully when all my stuff get together and it come out and I can bring some women in front of the camera on my behalf with my stuff on and we can shoot like that.
Okay. So, if what goals would you tell a woman going through the same situation to set for herself? Like, we are to set goals. So, in a 3-month time frame, somebody that's trying to pull themselves up and start a business, what should they do to set those goals and put themselves in a position to become a boss?
I think that I think they should have reminders around their house. Research the things LLC, EIN. Research the type of business that you will fall under. What type of title would your business fall under first? Research that. Think about how much taxes you will have to pay on your business. Like have all those things in place. Have dry erase board, sticky notes on your mirror, things to remind you every day when you get up the things that you have to accomplish. And I also think that you should set short term goals, weekly goals. Have 3 or 4 things that you need to get done in a week. So that way you feel accomplished. So that way you will stay motivated. Because once you do one thing, you feel motivated that you have on your list. Once you do the second thing, you feel even more motivated. Like, damn, I did all 3 things I set out to do this week. Once you complete those week goals, before you know it, 6 months, all your goals complete. And you also have reminders everywhere you look around your house of the things that um you want to do. And I
Mm-hmm.
think also just knowing where you came from and where you're trying to go is a helpful reminder of the things you have to do to get up out your situation. And for real, give unless you on the internet or social media politicking about business or what you're trying to do. Don't feed into every little post that you see. Don't feed into everything that you see on your news feed because that take out energy that you could use and to put towards your business. Like
Mm-hmm.
at a certain age, you gotta stop focusing on the petty shit because that will consume your whole mentality. That consume all your motivation. Indulging in what other people got that probably wouldn't even put a penny towards anything you need for your business.
Right. That's so true. How are you doing your advertising as far as business and Is family and friends good at supporting your business?
Um, you know what? I think that I don't even expect anybody to promote me or to repost anything. If they do, good. If they don't, I don't expect it because I got a mentality in my mind that uh I just can't put labels and expectations on people, especially some people who already got their own situation going on. Like if I feel like I'm supposed to be around all bosses and I feel like all the bosses is going to be occupied with their own business. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really, if, like I said, if they do, they do it. If they don't, I still need to do groundwork. Like what I do is what's going to count. Like you know, at this point, like I said from the story I done told you, I didn't got it in my mind that I'm a one person show. I'm a one person show, and I don't need anybody to help me. I ask if I'm, at the point where I need to ask. Yeah, I ask, but I know that I have to be. I control the narrative right now, and
Okay.
with these podcasts, it shows. Like I don't have to do nothing but sit and ask the questions, but these people that come on here, their shit is rotating. People are sharing their shit. People are engaging in what they got to say, and that's what it is. It speaks for itself.
Okay. I know that's right. So the brand that you have, I'm a problem. How did you come up with that? What was the inspiration behind I'm a problem? Because you told us how you came up with Go Get It Lex. So what does I'm a problem mean?
Because for real, like I be talking to myself sometimes, and when me and my friend be on the phone talking, she be like, I'll be talking just regular talking, and she just find it so funny, and she be like, man, you ain't shit. Da, da, da. And I'm like, yeah, cause I'm a problem, and now I just say that to myself, like because coming from the mentality I had 5 years ago, where I look for people's input on what I should be. I look for people to tell me I look good. I look for people to uh boost me up by putting pictures. Like I depended on the likes, I depended on the comments 5 or 6 years ago. But now I'm genuinely me, and I don't care. Like I know that I'm a problem. Like, and that's not because of the way I look. It's because of my mentality and the drive that I have. It's the person that I'm genuinely want to see my partner succeed or my cousin succeed. Like I genuinely want to eat because I know my lane. I know my place. I know that you can't come in and take my food off my plate. I know I'm content. A lot of people not content what the person they is because they too busy looking at the person beside them and trying to keep up with them, but they don't even know they got to pace themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because what's for you is for you. So in my mind, I didn't pace myself all these years. All the losses I didn't took, me sitting back, not having nothing, me, having to bite the bullet while everybody else getting fly and getting all the shit that I wish I had. I had to pace myself, and then I see that that won't for me. Like that's not me. Like I'm genuinely the person that's talking right now. Like this is really Lex. When you see me in person, this is how I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna probably try to say some funny shit or whatever, or I might just think I'm being funny. It don't really matter because I'm gonna laugh at my own stuff anyway. So see, no, but I mean, see, that's why I say I'm a problem. But anyway,
Yeah,
that's
you're a
where that
problem.
originated from. That originated because of the self confidence one has to succeed and to know that can't nobody come take their food off their plate. So when you look at it, it's gonna automatically resonate with you if that's who you are. Like it's just words. It's self-explanatory. So that's where that came from. And I did it. I'm doing it for the children because kids are a problem regardless. They don't mean to be.
All
So that's
right.
why I'm doing it for the kids as well because kids is bad as shit nowadays.
Yes, ma'am.
So yeah, hopefully everything is and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So I'm not tripping, but yeah, that's where that came from.
Okay. Are the kids involved in the clothing line? Do they give you some inspirations, or do they tell you like that they want to be part of it? Is this going to be a brand that you're going to pass down to them? Like, do they show any interest in?
AJ does.
Mm-hmm.
AJ, I'm teaching AJ slowly but surely what it means to be a business owner, what it means to save money. So he knows that what I'm doing is overall for them. Like I'm passing this down to my children, and that's why I'm going so hard because I don't want it to be no business that they just sit to the side or they overlook or they don't pay attention to. I want them to be just excited, excited as I am about this business. I want them to be so excited about it that they want to pass it down to their children.
Right.
And I don't want it to stop here. I don't want to stop and close. This I'm just doing the foundation. I want them to build it up to be something that I never thought it would be. And when they doing that, I want them to know that that's what I wanted them to do. But not only for me, but because they wanted to, and I gave them the outlet to do it. So, I got pictures on the wall of I got pictures on the wall of my prints and my designs and stuff. And he come down, he look at them, he like, oh, mama, you know what you doing with this? And oh, mama, who is that in your clothes? Because he think that the people that's got my clothes on in the picture is people that
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I have to tell him what's going on, but he showed more interest than I read at this point. But I read a wild child, so he don't really give a fuck.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the one that's the
yeah,
problem.
yeah, exactly. Him and my godson, oh my God, they so bad. And they be the first ones in the photo shoot. I might have to put Rain in there too, because
That's what I was gonna
Rain
say.
daddy.
Don't forget Rain, because
Yeah.
you know she's a problem too.
I'm gonna get her a nice old pink one, or with some rainbow colors.
Yes.
Yes, I am. All the kids, Kendon too. All
I don't mean to switch it up, but I've been wanting to ask this question. How is it being a boy mom? Because I see that you are super excited about their sports. Like AJ is in football, and I love to see how interactive you are and how you support him at his game. So tell us more how it is being a boy mom. You have two, and they love you. Like you interact so well with them when I see you. So tell other moms how it is being a boy mom.
I love being a boy mom. I love it. Don't I love it? I love being a boy mom. Come here. You want a Lunchable? Hold on. Don't knock. See? Don't
This
knock.
is the wild child.
Say
I knew it.
hey.
Hey.
So I love being a boy. Yeah, you can have a Lunchable. So I love being a boy mom because I always been rough. I always been a tomboy, so it's easy for me to go to the games and be hollering about shit I really don't know about because they really think I do. So I'll go out there, AJ, do this and do that, and they be looking at me like, what the hell are you talking about? But I love it. All of my family kind of been athletic and into sports. My mom, she played basketball. I think my dad played football. My brother, he played all types of sports. All of us played, did something when it comes to sport. I don't think Jamie did too much, but she did hair. I don't know if that counts as a sport. But all of us did things with sports, and I'm super duper excited. I just really want if that's what they want to do, I want them to want to do it, and I'm just gonna have them 100%, and I'm not gonna let them half step. If they wanted, because that's what I did. I half step. Like if I wasn't so mean and combative, I would have went somewhere else with my talent. And uh, I don't want to let them have stuff like. And when they step into a sport, I want them to know like, do you want to do it? Yes, you want to do it. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure you're the best at what you do, or close to the best at what you're ready to do. Period. Because I'm not gonna invest in nothing other than that. But I love it though. I love you. I'm not gonna take nothing less.
Okay. I know that you said that it affected you when your baby daddy had left and you became a single mom. How did it affect your boys when he left? Like, what did they go through? You know, we talked about what you went through and the pill popping, but how did it affect your children with the mom going through that and the dad being gone? How did it affect the boys?
Um, to be honest with you, I tried to do everything I could um to keep them not missing him. I don't know if people really follow me that well, but if you see, I have pictures from almost every fucking week that he was there. Um, Pictures. And if I missed a week, I doubled up the next week. Um, so I even my baby son was 6 months old when he left. When he grew up seeing him in there, and when he came out that damn door, he ran to him every time. Dad. He ran. Pigeon, he almost tripped because it's got pigeon feet. But he ran to him when they opened them doors and he came out there to see him. So I did my goddamn damnedest. I might have only had $20, right? And I had to make sure they eat. I had to put gas in the gas tank and make sure they had clothes. Now I might have already bought their clothes with that, but I had to make sure that when they went to see him, that they didn't know that I was scrambling. I was scrambling like a motherfucker. I had to ask some of his people for money, his mama to give me some money. I had to maybe pretend like I needed something, ask my sister for some money. But I did all that shit because I I in my heart I wanted to make sure that my kids always knew that I did what the hell I needed to do. Like I did the best I could to make sure they knew who their daddy was, and I did that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even have a license half the damn time I went down there. I got pulled over one time by the state police going down there on Valentine's Day.
Mm,
On Valentine's Day
mm.
by the state
Got
fucking
a
police, and
ticket.
he told me that you can pull off, ma'am, but everything after you pull off is up to you. And I did. Kids ain't had no, they won't need no car seat. They was just in the back seat, and they could have towed the car and everything. And I fucking did that shit. And that's another reason why I'm proud of myself. Like nobody never questioned me on none of that shit. You can't never pull my card on none of that shit because the average person when they go away, don't nobody break their damn. They might come see them once or twice a month if they really love them. Once or twice a month. I was down that bitch every week, every court date, contact. I was doing all that shit, all of it. And on top of getting high, I'm writing Channel 12 News. I'm writing Channel 6, telling them that they need to look into the case because I don't think shit right. I don't think what they're doing him fair. Like I'm doing all that, and in the meantime, I'm just trying to shelter them, and because they don't know what's going on, so I'm trying to make sure that they are not affected. Like I was affected. When they see me cry and stuff, they see me. I didn't even let them see me. Like I'll go in the bathroom or I go in their grandma den or something, and I just be down there listening to music, high as hell, crying, listen to the same song over and over again, like trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. But praise be to God. That's all I got.
So they basically made it through the like. I know that probably the baby, it probably didn't really affect him, but as far as AJ, like, did his behavior change? As far as sleep patterns change after that? Like, he just
Because his family, everybody kind of like was everybody knew what I didn't say knew what I was going through as far as getting high, but they knew that it was hard to adjust, and they stepped in and got my son every now and again and made sure he was occupied and had something to do. So when he was with his cousins, they'll play. He always was doing something so that he wouldn't think about it. And then by the time he thought about it, boom, he was there to see him. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So
That's good. That open communication, because even though he was gone, it's good that you still was able to keep them in communication, because having a father is still important. That's very important. So, just in the today's society, like, how would you, if he grows up and he's like, mom, I want to be in these streets, like, this ain't for me, I want to do what I want to do. How you gonna tell him no? Like, how you gonna stop him from going out in the streets and living the same lifestyle that you lived, his parents lived? Like, how you gonna stop that?
I'm not gonna insert myself and stop it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna introduce him to some gangsters. I'm gonna introduce him to some people who actually been on the street, who did some time, who maybe got stabbed up, who maybe got shot. Somebody that can tell him, like, or put him in a situation where it will scare him to death. That's it. Like, you want to be on the street, I'm gonna get you as close to the street as possible, so you know that that's not where you need to be. That's the only, because me as a woman, I can't tell him, hey, look, I've been through X, Y, and Z. You don't want to do that because that's gonna probably entice him to want to do it more. What
Right.
I can do is introduce him to some people who maybe was close to death, maybe, or close to doing life in the prison penitentiary. People maybe are paralyzed; they can't walk anymore because of the things or choices they made. You know what I'm saying? I got to introduce them to those type of people because If that's not a clear definition of right and wrong, and then that's up to him after that. You know, my mama had to let me go, and every choice I made, bad decision, was my choice. And thank
Mm-hmm.
God I lived through it, but everything was my choice.
Yeah. Well, in America with our sons today, like, do you tell them now, like, warn them about police officers, and if the police officers stop us, not to, do certain things, just, having black sons in America now, how to, approach or talk to police officers or respond back to them if they're in the car with you or with their dad? Like, are we teaching that to our kids? Like, because you're a boy mom, so I'm just asking. Like, do you have that talk with them?
I have not. Um, I got a weird opinion on that. Um, I haven't made up my mind which way. I kind of like, I bring two sides together and I come up with my own opinion. Um, I've told my son not to point guns, toy guns, not to play with toy guns, not to point them at people. I've told my kids about racism. I told them things which you should not do, regardless if you're black or white. I went over different things, but I haven't just sat them down and just talked to them about that, because I haven't really made up my mind on my approach, because everything is kind of like uh, have to be explained in depth as to why this and why that. You can say racism, but what is racism, mommy? Oh, what does this mean? I don't want them to be scared of white people. I don't want to be scared of police. I don't want to be scared um, to mix and mingle with different people of different races. Like I don't. So I'm trying to put together the right way. I should talk to them about growing up being black. Period. Um,
Period.
so sooner better than later. I'll revisit that with them and come up with a way, you know,
Yeah.
maybe me and a dad can come up with a way to kind of break it down and explain it.
Hmm. Well, we love watching you be a boy mom. So I'm going to move from that subject and just ask a little bit more personal. What do you do for fun, Lexus? Like, tell us, when do you find time for yourself with all of the many hats that you wear? Your mom, you're a business owner, your podcast, just in a relationship. When do you find time for yourself? And when you do, what are you doing? Because, some of us need to know, because we need to get out the house
I keep it
too.
a band. And I don't want to sound repetitive, but I did so much fun, had so much fun, went to so many concerts, partied so hard, got so drunk, got so high, so long, so much. Like other day, every other week, like I did it so much that now in my mind, it's like when I go out, I'm spending money that could go to my business.
I
Like,
know
and
that's
I
right.
don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to waste time doing something when I wake up in the morning. Like, damn, I spent $180, and I know I had to order this and this and that. So I don't even think about fun. My fun is sitting in the house cooking some food and watching TV, knowing that tomorrow I got enough bread in my account to still make all the orders and it froze. Okay. To do all the orders and do everything I'm supposed to do. So don't nothing entice me out here as far as fun. Like I love to eat. So I'll go and take myself out. Like I'll go sit at the bar Olive Garden one night and eat and drink. That's fun. I spend some money. That's fun. Like or I'll go to the mall and buy an outfit and never wear it. That's fun. Or really, what's funny? I go places with my kids. Like as long as I go places with my kids, and I know that they can talk about it and say what they did this summer. I know where my money going to. Like I'd rather do that. I'd rather link up a whole bunch of women and their kids, and we go somewhere. Like that's some shit that I'm making memories with my kids, and I'm also doing something that's out the way.
Right.
So I don't have no place in the social life right now because I'm not where I want to be at with my business. I don't have no
Okay.
energy for nobody, and I know my mentality. I don't have no energy for no sales or no none of that because I'm not where I want to be at in my business. And I'm okay when they don't invite me to shit because I probably won't go anyway. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? I don't care. Like I'm glad you spend much time on your hands to do those things because that's cool for you. But my MO is building this business. I want to buy a house. You know what I'm saying? I want to have a garden. I want to have a farm. I want to have an underground thing for if a bomb ever occurs, I can take all my people that I love and people who ever bought my shit and we can go down there and we can survive. That's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a bigger and I want a horse too. Because I tell people that all the time, they laugh. But I want a horse. So
Okay.
that's in my life
Okay, girl.
on.
I mean, you got goals, and look, it's nothing wrong with having that goal. Sometimes you have to put having fun on the back burner, but also remember self-care is very important.
Self-care is important, yeah, but like I told you, like I can wake up and just put my hair like this and feel pretty and put some eyelashes on. That's self care to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I didn't did. I know where I need to go to get stuff. I know if I need to go and get a pedicure, or get my feet done, I'm gonna go do that. Yeah, but I don't have nobody to impress right now. So if I'm impressing myself, I'm impressing myself by getting on my computer and taking care of my business so that I can get some more money so I can go to the good spa and get some rocks and shit put on my face. That's what I want to
Okay.
do. I don't want to just go over there to the wax lady and sit down and have her wax my face. I don't want to do that. I want to do the whole thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure my business is up to par and I have a website and I have business cards and I have everything I need so that I can get this money coming in so that my self-care will be endless. And I won't have to
Okay.
stop and worry about going to work where I don't want to go every day, but I have to do it because I need some bread. So that's my definition right now. Like I didn't focus a lot time ago on what everybody else think and how everybody else do theirs, but I'm so solely concerned on getting this business going and getting and building these relationships with these people. Like that's all I want, and that's my self care because like I told everybody, I'm an introvert, so I don't have to be around people like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be liked. I don't have to. But when it comes to my business, I want to be liked um, by the reputation that I've made. I want to be liked because of my product. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to put a baseball cap on and go sell my shit, and people still be like, "Man, she dope as a bitch. Her product's
Right.
dope." You know what I'm saying? So I understand that self care stuff, but right now that's on the back burner.
Okay.
As long as I can come in and y'all can talk to me, I ain't got no eye boogers and shit around my mouth. I'm I'm okay.
I think the
I'm okay.
natural beauty works just fine for you. Like
Thank
it,
you.
you're glowing, girl. Every time I see you, I feel like you're glowing even more. So, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Oh, what happened? Where'd she go?
Oh my gosh, I don't know what happened. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I was
I don't
just
know if it
asking,
timed out. I don't
like,
know what, but
where do you see yourself to go get it? And it's a problem brand. 5 years from now, where do you see yourself?
first of all, 2 years from now, right? I'm having my shit official with my name on the tag. I'm sending it out to all the major influencers. I'm having it wear them on their whatever it costs. I'm having them wear my stuff, my pieces on their Instagram, on their videos. That way, all across the world, whoever sees their videos of these influencers, they see my product. Once they see my product, they will flood my website. Once they flood my website, my shit will be sold out. Once my shit is sold out, my shit will be at high commodity. You understand me? My shit will be at the top up there with Milano and Dior and all that stuff. My shit is gonna be at high demand because I have so many people in the industry, so many influencers wearing my shit and they don't even know who I am. But they know what they're gonna do? They're gonna backtrack and they're gonna come back to my podcast and say, okay, yeah, this who Shorty is. You know what I'm
I
saying?
know
This who
that's
Shorty
right.
is. And by that time, all these people that I done brought on here, they're gonna be doing big things as well. They're gonna have my shit on. So they're gonna be networking with people and they're gonna be saying, "Oh, who is that? I'm a problem. Who is that brand?" Or they're gonna be saying, "Oh, who is that GoGetter you got on?" All these people. You know what I'm saying? That's in 2 years.
Okay, yeah.
So in 5 years, my shit will be in the store, in the outlets. I
Hmm.
have my own storefronts. I have people investing in my business. I have people wanting a share of the Go Get It brand. I have people wanting to share of the I'm a problem. I have people asking to be silent partners in my business in 5 years. You know what I'm saying? I'll be able to build a house somewhere for my mom. We'll have a big family house where everybody meet up at. That's in 5 years. And I mean that. Okay, maybe
That's
not five.
fine.
I'm gonna say seven. Maybe seven.
Okay, I'm coming
I'm
though.
pushing it. I'm gonna say five, maybe because if I say five, then
You could do it in 5.
people start listening or whatever, whatever. But
You could do it
anyway,
in 5.
um, that's why I'm at. That's why I'm trying to get to. I'm really trying to get there, and I know it's gonna be a uphill battle. I know that the more I talk, the more people gonna wanna not see me. But I'm allowing them people to. I'm allowing them people to see me because that just that just that just identifies the problem in themselves by them not wanting to see me do good. That just shows how um much they think they not a problem, how much they lack in confidence of their business or of their goals. Like I allow people to add me as friends just to watch me. You know, I've added a bunch of people. They just watch my page and never like anything, but I don't care. I'm allowing them to see me. Because in a year or two, they can be, God damn, that's just, nah, yeah, and then I'm over here doing something else. That's why I'm always busy. I'm always trying to do something because I always want to know if my plan, we talked about this yesterday with Miss Nikki. If plan A don't work, I got plan B, C, and D to fall back on. So no matter how much you wish me ill on my plan A, my plan B, my plan C, one of those will work, regardless of how bad or how ill you feel about me. And I laugh because I'm genuine. Like I'm not a fucked up person. I know I'm solid. You know what I'm saying? The only way you got an ill feeling towards me is because you're intimidated by me by accident.
Yeah, you have a very strong personality. It is a little intimidating, but you know, some people just have to suck that up. Like once the people get to actually know you and see that you're really like a nice person, very sweet and calm, then but it's the exterior girl because you do look mean.
Really?
Yeah, but people tell me the same thing. But when I met you too,
Yeah,
I
when
was
you
just
walk
like,
into a
oh my
room,
God.
when you walk into a
Like
room and
you're
you got a blank face.
beautiful. You are beautiful, but you look like you just don't take no.
Really? People,
Yes.
and it's crazy because I walk and work at my job, and they'll be like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "What the fuck is you talking about?"
Right.
I mean, you just look like you look mad, and I said, "Oh yeah, because I don't have no eyelashes on." I'm like, "No, I'm good." You know, maybe I
Shut
gotta fake like I'm
up.
sleepy or something. Like, "No, I'm just tired." You know, I gotta act like I'm, you know, because they say all the time. I just be like, "Come on, man, you know goddamn well." But I
Girl.
don't, I don't feel like that. I maybe because my inside is different than my outside.
Yeah.
Um, and maybe sometimes the exterior works for me because I get left out of shit, drama, don't even play with me, talk to her about the shit because I ain't gonna answer you type of shit. Or, I walk in the store, they be looking at me and I'm like, yeah, don't even holler at me because I don't even want to deal with your ways. But
Well, sometimes it does help, but then a lot of people don't understand that sometimes people just walk around like that because life just, you can't
okay,
walk
there we
around
go.
smiling all the time. You can't walk around smiling all the time.
No, because shit ain't always funny.
Exactly.
Shit.
All
You
right.
don't know what type of day I done had.
Right. Tell them.
But I learned, I try to and being that I'm used to people saying I look mean, so it'd be the small things I do um to just make myself feel like I'm not mean. I mean, not make myself, but like I'll just walk out the store and I see somebody come out to hold the door, or I just saying thank you, please, you're welcome, how you doing? I try to do that often, like as much as I can, because you don't know how bad somebody's day is. You don't know if that little holding the door or saying thank you or hi,
Just
make
may have made
somebody's
their
day.
day.
Yes, and like I said, I understand like I might be mean looking or I might be frustrated and I walking towards somebody place of business and they done had the worst day. And just me saying, hey, how you doing? Changing the tone of the interaction. It means a whole lot. And I have to learn that as well when I'm interacting with people when it comes to my clothes, because I don't want people to be turned off by approaching me about something or asking me, because I see people staring at me all the time in public, but I don't know if it's because they see me from Facebook or they just looking at my face or what, but I want to be inviting sometimes to people, so yeah, that's something I'm gonna work on though. I'm sure I
Well,
will.
tell me what works for you, girl, because I've been getting the same thing.
You
But
too. I think it's your eyebrows and your eyes. I don't know, but when I walked into my sister's house one time and I was like,
I didn't have my eyebrows on.
I don't know, it was dark.
Yeah, that's probably I had my
I
eyebrows
was like,
on.
Who is this lady?
Ah! That's why
Oh
I'm kind of getting used
bullshit.
to my natural beauty. I'm gonna get back to my natural
Yes,
beauty.
it look. I love it though. I love your hair. I love the whole thing. The whole package is awesome.
Ah, thank you, thank
So
you, thank you.
you gotta. I was meaning to ask you when you gonna bring Amira's World onto the podcast.
Girl, whenever you invite me, I'm not big bossing like, because you done have some bosses up there. I'm trying to get up there like y'all, but I'm building. So, just give me like a 30-minute segment, honey, and I'll be
Girl,
great.
everybody got a 30-minute segment. And for real, it's just about how much you talk. Like it's no cutoff point. It's just how much you talk, how much you want to tell people about your business. It's no time frame at all. I mean, I just try to keep people engaged and talking. I want people to watch the video and get something out of it, find it funny, share it, whatever, like it. I just want people, whoever is on, just to be able to share something that maybe somebody else missed or just their experience in general. I think
And
that's
whenever,
where.
I love your whole, like, I don't know what you've been doing. It's like the past maybe month and a half I've been really following you, just because you've been so inspiring. It's like
Mm,
something changed about you. I don't know what happened. It's like you became this little butterfly and just came out your cocoon, but you've been like really inspiring. So that's why I've been really following you more, just some of the things that you've been saying, because you do touch other women that have gone through a lot of the same things that you have gone through, and your situation is so similar. And I think it's your realness, because you're so real and we can relate to that. You don't come off as fake. It's your realness. And because of that, that's why I be tuning in, because I'm like, I know that you're gonna talk some, and you talk like us. If you can relate, I'll watch you because I know you're gonna curse and you're gonna be yourself. I don't want to watch somebody that's just gonna be up there acting all bougie, and I can't relate to that. So
yeah.
I don't mind watching your podcast, because I know everything that you talk about and everything that you have said on your page, I can relate to. So I know it's a lot of other women out there. That's probably why they're following you, because a lot of your situations, like it is, a lot of people can
It's
relate to. I
common.
know I have a few that I can
Yeah,
relate
it
to.
is. It's common, and that's one thing I don't want to do. Like I don't like I really want genuine support and love from people. I mean, women, people in general, and it's no facade. Like I think the reason why I came out this shell, like you said, is because this is something I know I had to do. Like
Mm-hmm.
like I said, me being an introvert, me not talking to people, that's not gonna get my business anywhere. That's not gonna get me anywhere. Even in the workplace in general. So I had to find my my niche, and I felt like versus me getting on Facebook posting about shit. Like I might get drunk, y'all. I do get drunk. I used to get drunk and post wild shit, and then I'll go back the next day and delete it because I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? That's stupid. I'm going backwards. So now I found what I want to do, and I mean that I wasn't coming back on social media just to post shit that meant nothing. I don't want to be on here with with no substance. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? If I return, because when I first started, I had substance. I was a model. I was modeling. That was my niche. But now, like I need substance. I want to be able to whatever I do and I post on social media is leading to the bigger picture. Like this is not just for fun. Just not for. I mean, it's for fun, yeah, but it's not just for that. Like it's leading to something. Like I'm doing it for a reason,
Right.
and that's what I meant. Like I don't want to come in here and engage in nobody else drama or nobody else bullshit because it's not going to help me. It's not going to
Mm-hmm.
help me. It's not.
Yeah.
So I think that's me unraveling who I am really for real. Like this me outside that podcast. This is me um at a cookout. This is me playing spades at a table outside, whatever. It's not me when I'm drunk because I don't make a lot of sense when I'm drunk. But on a good note, this is me. So that's what I want. And that's why next week I'm catering to the men that have businesses. I want them to see that it's women who do appreciate what they're doing. It's women who do understand that it's men out here putting their feet on the ground as well. It's men that work up and take care of their children, and pay child support if they have to. It's men who not involved in the streets or who were involved in the streets, who knew how to get out the streets, who wanted more for their family, who didn't want to be a statistic. It's men like that. And that's who I'm showcasing next week. And then after that is the women again. So I'm going to do this back and forth thing. And
It's
so
good. It's a
God
great way to
bless.
network and support your community and
Yeah.
other Black business owners. So I really love it. I have like 3 more questions, girl, and I promise I'll be
Oh,
done.
shoot.
Okay, so where can people find your gear if they wanted to go and find the Go Get It Lex? Because I need some biker shorts, girl. You know I got my body snatched now, baby. I need some biker shorts and a little tank top. So where can we go to purchase your merchandise?
Okay, well, I have someone working on my website right now, but I didn't want to drop anything until everything was ready to go. So right now I'm working with the manufacturers to make sure my pieces are the way that I want them to be. So in the fall of September, November, December, I have fall stuff for everybody. I have the website. I'm gonna keep everybody posted. Hope I think it'll probably be like go get it by getitlex.com, something like that. But I'm not gonna quote it, but it'll be close to that. So the fall is my time.
Okay.
And you will know because you will see it on me before I even put it on the website. You're gonna see it on me. I'm gonna definitely be the model. Then I'll probably do a model call. I'll probably, like I said, involve the people that been on the podcast. I'll probably give them things, excuse me, to wear. Ask them to post a picture of it, tag me in the picture, something like that. Just just
Mm-hmm.
to use for my portfolio
Brandon.
or to
Mm-hmm.
put it, yeah, just to use or whatever. So that's that's what I'm waiting on. I the first time I rushed it, and I learned a lot from my mistakes. Oh, I keep freezing. Now you frozen. Okay, I learned a lot from my mistakes. So this time I'm just trying to do everything the right way and have everything the way I want it. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Next question is, how can people follow you on social media? Do they follow you on Facebook, Twitter? Like, we need to know because you about to blow up. So I need to have you on all my platforms. So when I be like, that's my friend, I want to pull it out. See, like, I got her on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You know, I got her on all. That's how people know when you friends because you on all my Instagrams and
Girl, I
social.
don't even
So how
have
can they follow
Twitter.
you, girl? How do people find you other than Facebook?
I don't have a Twitter because I don't know how to work it.
Mm-hmm.
Do have a Instagram, which is o.g_getitlex at wait a minute. Is it add something? No, that's just the name. Woo, child. O.g_getitlex. That's my Instagram. I also have Go Get It Mobile Gaming. That's my Instagram. It's Go Get It LLC is my business page on
Mm.
Facebook. And then it's Alexia Derricott, which is my full name, on Facebook. That's my regular page. So those are pages you can follow until I get my website. I mean, you guys will know. Maybe I'll be at a pop-up shop or two or whatever. I'll promote that as well. Anybody who have a pop-up shop, y'all let me know because I'm gonna be in the mix.
Okay, then. All right. Last question is for everybody listening. Drop 5 keys of success so we can write them down. 5 keys of success to being a boss. Cause I'm
Consistent,
following, girl.
consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Um, consistency. Uh, independent. Um, stability. Um, faith. And wait a minute. and I got the word, but I gotta find it. Hold on, I gotta figure it out. I can't think of the word. I wish you would have told me this before. So I could...
But patience. We'll do patience
Okay,
because everything
patience.
takes
Thank you. Oh
time.
gosh, you saved me on that
Yeah.
one. I'm gonna start sweating.
All
Damn.
right. So we got
Oh,
consistency,
quality. Somebody said quality. Quality,
quality.
yeah. Quality is
Okay.
one. Consistency,
Consistency,
independence.
independency, stability, faith, patience, and quality. We got 6 keys.
Yes, yes,
6 keys to becoming a boss and owning your own business.
yes, yes.
Well, I appreciate you letting me interview you. This was so fun.
You
You're
did
welcome.
wonderful. I even cried.
Yes, she
I was
did,
gonna
girl.
cry.
Listen,
I
I
always
was
cry.
trying not to, I was trying to be like the real interview. I was like trying to hold back the tears where you was crying, girl, because I
I
didn't want my
always.
lashes to come off.
I know my sister. If she watching this, she probably said, "Here she go again, crybaby ass." I know Jamie probably saying that. Jamie or Elaine, one of them. They probably say, "Look at her. She's always crying." No,
Yep.
but thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
interviewing me.
You're welcome. It was a great
Hopefully
interview.
this means something to someone. Hopefully you're motivated, you're inspired. I look forward to all you business owners and entrepreneurs. Hit me up because I'm sure you will. Um, and letting me know about your business and coming on my podcast. I'm not into the competition. I don't care who got a podcast. I don't care who doing what. This is my lane right here. So I welcome anyone who has a business, anybody who's watching this, to come on here and talk to me and get gain something from someone else and create your lane and move your business around. Yvette, I thank you so much.
You're
Um,
welcome.
I can't wait till you come on. You let people know your story. You have a wonderful story as well, and I think maybe you healed a teeny bit, not even healed. Maybe you coped a little bit to where you can
Mhm.
talk about it.
Yeah.
So we'll set that up. You guys will see that again. Maybe she'll be on here to co-host sooner or later. Who knows? Because she's doing.
Hopefully,
So thank you
this was like my
guys.
casting call.
Yeah. So I know what your casting call. Sure. No. So yeah. So y'all look forward to seeing me again. Thank you guys. Even though my shit froze 1,000 times, it's fine. But thank you. Peace. Stay
Peace.
motivated.